Put some more euro on it, brother.
A football.
Bro,
football.
What? Just out of curiosity, what accent was that when you said football?
I don't know. But don't be hating. Don't be hating. That's all I can say. Do not be hating. But yeah, back on stream by myself. Kyle's at work, but we're always locked in on Abstract, YouTube, and Twitch, as well as Kick. So make sure you go check out any of those streams. If you are watching on YouTube, trying to get all that going, please just get over there, subscribe. It's I changed everything up. It's at Reality Check Web 3 is the handle over there. So pretty easy to find. There's a bunch of other reality checks, but There's only one that really matters. And went through, changed a lot of the I changed so many of the like I made all new thumbnails for everything. Some of them I got to change because Kyle's in the same exact pose on every one. And then I'm doing just dumb shit on it. So Kenny, you got to go check that out at some point and see what you think there with the thumbnails of me and Kyle on this stream. It's pretty good stuff. But yeah, get over there, subscribe. Right now I only have 170 subscribers. So we got to pump these fucking numbers, bro. We need to get 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. How's that going to happen, Kenny? I don't know.
Only bears, bro. Start showing off some skin.
I know.
Might get the girls come in.
I know. But anyways, either way, having fun. GM to everybody in the abstract chat. I see you over there, Danny at Baca. I'm sure there's some other ones lurking. Jolly, GM to you as well. So always appreciate everybody over in the abstract chat showing up and showing out. Some other news up at the top. Always going to talk about it. The reality check leaderboard is coming. Blinko season 2 is coming. There's a video up at the top. If you can go engage with that, would greatly appreciate it. The prizes are stacking up. The honey's stacking. We're just waiting on the team to deliver season 2. So that's going to be coming. Hopefully within the next week or so, man. We're eagerly awaiting that. So I've seen a glimpse of the leaderboard, but they had to refigure it because they were doing all-time leaderboard. So it was from the first day of Blinko. And I was like, no, it's got to be from April 1st. That's when we announced this. So it's now been 2 fucking months almost. So, like I said, I apologize for the delay, but at the same time, you're still earning honey as normal. You're still stacking XP from any gameplay that you're doing. And, but we just want to add some other prizes and rewards for using our code. So, we appreciate all the support over there. Hans is claiming that he thinks he's number 1. We're going to find out, when this leaderboard does come out.
I believe him.
He could be in theory, but there could also be some sleepers there. So, not really sure. You never fucking know. But anyways, Kenny, as we lead into the weekend, we don't have a lot of time because, like I said, Simple Farmer is going to be here soon. Do you want to let's get into some market stuff real quick, kind of do a quick rundown, and then I wanted to talk about some of the clips from Luca yesterday with the interview with Maximus.
Sounds good. Yeah. Looking at the overall market, looking okay. I mean, it's kind of chopping. Bitcoin did, dip below 73,000 earlier. It took a quick little dip down to 72.5, but since in the past hour is up about $700, back up to 73.5. So flipped back to green on the day, up about 1%. So
what caused that? I'm looking at this fucking big, thick green wick.
Yeah, well, there was a little bit of FUD floating around this morning in regards to Michael Saylor. I don't know if you had seen it, but there was some rumors going around. Michael Saylor strategy is selling Bitcoin. Basically, what happened was 411 Bitcoin, which is currently around $30 million, got moved to Coinbase Prime from the strategy holdings. So people were like, "Oh fuck." Michael Saylor selling Bitcoin, but nobody really knows what it was for. It could be for OTC trading, could be collateral. Nobody really knows exactly why they moved 411 Bitcoin over to Coinbase Prime. But that kind of, my assumption is maybe spooked the market a little bit this morning. So you had, a little bit of a leverage flush. Longs definitely got liquidated on this. There was definitely some liquidations on that candle down, but ripping back up. So now people who were maybe shorted while it was going down might have gotten liquidated on the way back up. Who knows? Depending on the leverage, how big it was. But yeah, it's back to green. So flip back up to 1% up. Ethereum trading at 2015, up about 0.5%. Still flat as fuck. God, ETH is killing me, bro.
Solana ETH is like the worst trade of the last 2 years, right?
I mean, if you've been holding ETH, for the past.
Oh my God, I didn't even see this wick down. Binance has it wicked down to $1,974.46 yesterday.
Yeah, I mean it hit. 1,000. Wait,
yeah,
how much?
I'm seeing a wick right here. I'm sharing it live on stream. $1,974.46 is on ETH is where there was a wick at yesterday. And then the next candle, which I'm on 15 minutes, the next candle has it at 1981. So
yeah, it dipped below 2,000 and it's barely hanging on right now. It's sitting at 2016. It's been pretty fucking flat. I don't know what's going on. Solana's been flat too. 81.90 is where we're sitting at on Solana, up about 0.19%. Pretty flat. The big winner, Hyperliquid. And I put a post out this morning in regards to Hyperliquid, but there was a pretty big unlock that happened yesterday. All last week, a lot of people kind of fudding, the sideline motherfuckers on Hype, fudding, just wait and see, Hype's going to fucking tank. There's a huge unlock coming. 400 mil or 4.02 million Hype got unlocked yesterday, somewhere around 230 to 250 mil, depending on the price that you're looking at. Was unlocked. Price action did dip down to about $56.50. Hype is at $64.50, literally 24 hours later, after one of the largest unlocks Hype has had. And yeah, it just goes to show how well the demand is. Obviously, you have the Hyperliquid ETFs, which the inflows have been crushing, well over 100 mil on inflows. People piling in on the ETFs, people piling in on spot. Hyperliquid does not give a fuck, bro. And creeping back to all-time highs as we speak. So yeah, the whole FUD, 4 million unlock Hype didn't do it. It didn't even fucking put a dent in it. It just fucking instantly ripped back up. So Hyperliquid, big winner over there. Other than that, Zcash in at 535. Near Protocol back up to 250 after hitting a local bottom. It bottomed out about 227 yesterday morning, kind of when the entire market was dipping, but ripped back up to 257 overnight. It's currently sitting at $2.50. Things are looking good, man. We'll see how it plays out as the day goes on. Other than that, talking about NFTs, fucking normies, bro. Do you see the price on normies right now, Cheese?
Yeah, normies. Yeah, normies is fucking. I'm sick to my stomach. I had 5 of the fucking things. It's just, yeah. I mean, GG's to all the people that played it. They did well. And I'm looking at a tweet here by Cirque yesterday. This DK Motion guy, he burned 104 normies for a canvas to be made. He values the normie, according to Cirque, in double-digit millions of dollars. And, look at this fucking thing, bro. It's pretty dope. I mean, it's got a hoodie. It's got I don't know if that's like a halo or something around its fucking head. I don't know if that's a beanie, but I mean, bro, 104 normies at current price. This was at 0.63 ETH, 65.52 ETH to get a normie.
Insane.
Yeah. 104 normies burned. Fucking wild.
Somebody else burned like $50,000 or $60,000 worth of normies a couple of days back as well to get like a zombie. It's pretty crazy. It's alarming. Yeah. I mean, they're down from a 10K collection down to 8,061. So that's roughly 1,900 and what is that? 39 have been burned so far.
Yeah.
And the price just keeps going up. It's pretty impressive how well that community is doing over there. Look, at one point, these were $2 a pop,
I know. I know, bro. And I fucking just, paper handed the fuck out of these.
$2 to 1,222 is pretty
insane. Yeah. What's fucking new? Also non-playable characters at 0.037, man. Another fucking fumble.
Yeah, you can tell I sold another one this morning.
Yeah.
I sold one at 0.026 this morning.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I've still got one. I still have my nice one.
Yeah.
I still have my nice one. I was trying to get mint funds together for this fucking Atomic Samurai brain rot mint that I ended up deciding not to mint anyway. Because I didn't know this, but apparently the Verse site sucks. Yeah. As a minting platform.
Well,
I went there to try to mint, and the site was down for like 20 minutes. It wouldn't even open. And then I saw a tweet from the account saying that, if you purchase an NFT, it could take up to 2 hours for the NFT to actually mint. And I immediately said, I'm not interested anymore. Yeah. I just looked a second ago, by the way. The mint started an hour and 15 minutes ago. They've got a little over 1,500 of those things sold out of a 10,000 collection. So kind of glad I didn't mint that. Yeah, it's just AI stuff anyway. It's cool looking, but it's just AI art. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought these NPCs would dip a little bit. They ran up to, they came down just a little bit, but then they shot right back up. So the buy-in is there. The art's pretty dope. Just disappointed once again. Fucking shitty trade on my part. But other than that, bro, there was a guy yesterday, the Beaks NFT. I don't know if anybody went and looked over at this shit. Like, a lot of the art is the same. They say art's subjective. Okay, fine, whatever.
Hey, weren't you the guy that was literally?
I said a half an ETH
ago. These were going to go up to like 1 ETH.
No, said a half an ETH. Go back and hit the replay, bitch. A half an ETH is where I was calling these, and they ran up to like 0.27. And then the reveal happened. A lot of people were disappointed. One guy felt so disconnected from the art, he burned 2 of his NFTs. He burned the only 2 that he had. He minted them. And
that's just attention seeking is all that is.
It is. But that and also being mad that he didn't sell the fucking top unrevealed. Sometimes.
That's what's so funny about this, though. The Moon Boy speculation on the floor price made an actual successful mint feel like a loss. Everybody thought these were going to go to a half an ETH to 2 ETH. I saw all kinds of crazy speculation. The reality is it minted for what? 0.03 a piece?
Yeah.
Went the whole way to over 0.2.
Yeah, it was like 0.2.
And everybody's acting like it was a loss. I don't know. Yeah. Kind of funny.
Yeah, so the Beaks mint, it'd be funny if a trend like started and people started burning these, but then the supply got less. Like this one right here, bro. Like this thing has the same rose, the same flower in the mouth. Oh, it has a different necklace and it has a different jacket on. And but like people are like, it's just they're too close together. Like there wasn't enough randomization in the art. And so I don't know. I'm not a fucking artist. This guy is obviously very famous. And I wouldn't be surprised, though, Kenny, to see somebody just start. Like, look at NPCs.
There's already been some sweeps that have happened. I think the artist actually himself swept some this morning.
Okay.
And then a couple other people swept, like quote tweeted it and swept as well.
Yeah, but NPCs, bro, you had several days to just accumulate these in the 0.002 range to 0.003. You had a few days to do that. And then all of a sudden, it was just like yesterday morning, these things just fucking launched.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yesterday morning, I woke up and they had gotten up to 0.01 from like 0.004-ish.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, you got to hold. You got to hold. You got to see which way people are going to go with it. And obviously, NPCs, there's some other stuff coming with it. I don't know enough about it to speak on it. So, but anyways, GG's to anyone who has those. These ghosts minted yesterday, 1,111 of these. This looks like fucking AI slop to me.
Yeah, I minted one of those and I sold that this morning too. I don't know. It does look a little maybe like there's some AI going on. I still think they're kind of cool. The unfortunate thing is the female ones.
Yeah.
Because they made the body trait so fucking jacked and all the females have like this fucking Brock Lesnar neck on them.
They do.
Kind of crazy.
I'm looking at
them
this.
are bald for
What's
some
wrong
reason.
with ripped girls, Kyle?
Bro, look at
I mean, dude, these are fucking crazy. I don't know. And, you know, the Discord, for some reason on the account, it said Discord is private. So I minted this yesterday, couldn't find any information about it, couldn't join a Discord or nothing. So I just got rid of it this morning. And then apparently now the Discord's open for token holders. I'm just going to go ahead and not look back at that one. Some of them are very cool looking. The one I revealed, pretty fucking cool, not going to lie. But yeah, I don't know. It's just there wasn't a lot of volume, wasn't a lot of information that I could find anywhere. So I was just like, yeah, I don't really want to hold this. Again, trying to get mint money together because I had all the phases unlocked on this fucking brain rot thing today that I ended up ultimately deciding not to mint. So maybe I'll regret that, but we'll see.
Yeah, pretty interesting stuff though. Either way with that. Good luck on the fucking brain rot, mint. I don't know what that's gonna do, but hey, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what this man's best friend is. This one is trending. It's number 1. 0003 ETH for these things, 68 cents. There's 5,555 of these things. I have never heard of these. Has anybody heard of these? Man's best friend? There's 68 cents right now. It could be a play. It could be, I mean, I'm looking at the distribution, 1,400, 25% unique distribution, over 1,400 holders, 5,500 collection. I don't know enough about, I don't know fucking anything about this brand. 5,555 generative hand-drawn PFPs coming to Ethereum. Yeah, I don't know anything about this. So make sure, I guess, I mean, it's literally 68 cents. So you're not risking the fucking biscuit to grab these things. But it could be a play on OpenSea there with these. So yeah, they're definitely very fucking cheap. Wheels, what's up, sir? GM
just wanted to pop in. Man's best friend. It looks like AI generated dog stuff. I don't know if they just minted it. That's why they're on the top. I guess people are just making a play because it's cents on the dollar. I'm not sure. I probably wouldn't touch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see, there we go. I mean, like I said, it is 68 cents. So it's not a.
So speaking of incredibly cheap NFTs, I couldn't help but notice the other day are seabirds. I don't think they are listed anymore.
Oh,
RIP
really?
seabirds. Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks.
Either that, or I don't know if it just says not listed when there's no WETH offers anymore.
Typically, if it says not listed, Kyle, it's not listed. Just FYI.
Well, I mean, I was reading that on OpenSea, right? So, I mean, it still recognizes the collection. So, I don't know. When it says not listed, maybe it just means there's no offers to sell into. I don't know. Either way, RIP seabirds. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't those like 5x from like 15 cents to like 75 at one point?
No, they ran up. Yeah, bro, they ran up to like fucking $3 a piece. What are you talking about?
My bad.
They did really well. Yeah. So
wow, if going to $3 is really well, the bar is so low right now. Holy shit!
For fucking coming from nothing, yeah, I think they did well. So
yeah, for free, if you were holding 50 of them and they went to $3 a piece, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Are you guys holding any of the NPCs? Those seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, we are.
I've still got one. I paper-handed 2 of them already. 0.0088. Yeah, dude, I want to fucking blow my nose with a shotgun right now.
I didn't see that coming. It's not for me, but they've done really well. I mean, they're at 0.04 now almost. So that's in this market, it's incredible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, pretty good stuff. What are you looking at? Any other mints coming up, Wheels? We got
reorder on the 31st.
Have they said what the fuck the collection size is of that? Like,
I haven't seen the collection size. I have like the I should have guaranteed, I think, but it's I don't know, that Dario artist guy.
Yeah.
We'll see some artist tokens seem to be good. It's like an abstract kind of art. It looks good. I don't know collection size. I think all of his previous collections got access, so I would think at least 5K 5 to 10K somewhere is probably my guess.
Yeah. Dillo said he had 4 normies as well, so he said he's sick to his stomach too. Yeah, sucks. Fucking sucks.
Where
Yeah.
did they go to?
What?
Normies.
Normies, they're at like 0.6.
They're at
ETH right now.
0.6. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're at 0.6 ETH right now. So
It-
yeah, pretty good stuff.
What are these pups at? I mean, you should buy a pup or not? Too late.
No, it's not too late. But we're Simple Farmer's he's already up. I think he's already up. We're gonna talk about this shit. So yeah. And if you have a question, don't ask what the fuck is your in game.
I'd always like that question. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
A good one.
Look, you told me to mint these non-playable characters, and I minted 8 of them.
Oh,
And
did you hold them?
I'm holding them.
Fucking right on, bro.
I sold about 3. I got all my money back that which was what, $6 probably. I probably put $40, I guess, because I bought a couple that were like $6.
Nice.
Yo, Moon's
This guy.
he's a diamond-handed motherfucker. He's holding collections from 2020 still, bro. I mean, he's diamond-handed.
Yeah. Well, that's GG's, bro. Pretty good stuff. And yeah, glad you.
Why do you think that's going high though? I mean, I feel like a couple of these.
What NPCs?
Yeah.
Bro, don't ask me. We woke up. The things were up. People are buying. They're still sweeping. The art.
I will
vibes.
tell you this. I'm in the NPC chat. It's fucking, dude, I had to put it on silent because the amount of fucking messages, like literally 2,000 messages in an hour, it is fucking popping off in there. It's in there with the founders or the actual, I think it's the, I don't know, community one or whatever. There's a lot of motherfuckers excited. There's a lot of people sweeping. These guys are fucking hardcore, bro.
Yeah. There's something coming with them where you get like some, I don't know if it's an AI thing or something.
Yeah, it's like some kind of a kit to help you flex what you got or something. It's
bro,
described as there's like 5 different parts that are going to unlock.
There have been one-on-one sales over 1 ETH to date. All the one-on-ones have sold for half an ETH or higher. That's typically bullish if one-on-ones are going for, over an ETH because that just reinstalls confidence within the community. The floor will catch up at some point, and yeah, we're seeing it in real time. It's fucking doing well.
What do you think of Drop Dead? I mean, you think that's going higher? Has that kind of fizzled out?
I'm not sure about those. I never actually followed the collection. I know they've done really well. What did they get up to? Like 0.08, somewhere in that range?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems the community. Look, we've seen a few projects, like Del Mundo's, Normies, like collections that were super cheap mints that caught a hype cycle. Del Mundo's, kind of lasted for a couple months, holding well over like 0.12, 0.15-ish, but have since then retraced. It really comes down to, how convicted the community is. And what I can tell you from NPCs is it's a fucking vibrant community right now, dude. These motherfuckers are going hard. It's all over my timeline as well. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm not sure about Drop Dead Gorge because I'm not part of that community, so I can't really gauge it.
I think Drop Dead Gorges did a good job of curating a community before they even minted because they kind of came from that Ogini community, right? But there was already like a community that was excited to get in on something from the ground floor and kind of move together. So they had a big advantage there. And they still seem to be very active as a community. I see them doing spaces and shit all the time. I don't see any reason specifically why it's like over. I wouldn't say it's over. That's for sure. I mean, I can't tell you one way or the other, but
I got this wizard listed for 1 ETH. So, I mean, it'd be nice to sell it, but I mean, I like the community, but sometimes money's more important. It sounds horrible. God, it sounds bad.
All right. We have Simple Farmer here. The PupCup NFTs did reveal. Hans, what's your best teams you got? I want to know that because I know Hans had a fucking, what was it, a 4-3-4? I think that's what he had. I don't know. I may be wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm right there though. Simple Farmer, go ahead and unmute in here in the space, not on the stream, because otherwise everybody's gonna not everybody's gonna be able to hear you if you're unmuted over there. See if we can't get this going. But yeah, I revealed two. What the fuck were these guys? I'm trying to find them again. Yeah, I revealed Croatia and Kyle. What was the other name I was asking? I could have sworn you were in there. Might need wheels back up here to get some. Where in the fuck? How do I see the NFTs?
Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest. Sorry.
Yeah, it was oh yeah, Hans, you can go see your NFTs. And I'm trying to get to where my NFTs were at. I seen them yesterday. And I think if you go to the stake, there's unstake. So here's my NFTs, but I don't want to unstake them. I got one from Croatia, and I can't remember the other one. Maybe I have to go check on OpenSea and see what these see if they show up there, but they may not.
Can you hear me now, Jesus?
Yeah,
I just
we got
switched my mic over.
Yeah, we got you. What is the easiest way because you can actually see the NFTs that you revealed inside of the Anvil.
Yeah.
Where do they exactly go to see those?
So as soon as you click PupCup on the Anvil, it's going to be like the first option on that tab.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you'll be able to see your revealed ones, and then you can actually export like your full lineup as well.
Okay. World PupCup. Let me get the actual stream set up here where we are sharing every fucking thing. Anytime I hit a button. All right, so I'm right here on the PupCup. Where do I go from here to see what NFTs that I have?
Scroll up right there, view my reveal.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go. So these are the guys that I got. Croatia, and then I looked this other country up. What was that? Caracas?
Yeah, it's part of the ABC Islands, Aruba,
Caracas?
Barbados, and I don't know if it's Curacao or.
Yeah, no, it's not Caracas. It's not fucking South America. And I looked this up. These guys are a Cinderella team. They made it in by like the skin of their teeth. And their first match they have to play is against Germany.
Oh yeah, it might not be pretty for Curacao, but we have good solutions for you. And so this is where I think a lot of people are sleeping on the functionality is that, you know, with the PupCup, people can argue art, whatever. I think we have the best tech in NFTs. I honestly believe that. I think you'd be hard pressed to find a developer with more experience than myself who's building product in NFTs. So if you actually go to swap.
Okay, yeah, because we're about to swap this fucking thing.
Wait. They're playing here in Houston. I can go cheer for them if you want me to.
I know. That's what I was going to tell you, was that the game was in Houston.
You want me to go Lorena Bobbitt somebody on Germany?
Bro, you got to fucking do all of them. All right, okay. So what... Now, they're staked right now. Do I need to unstake that one?
Yeah, unstake.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck did Kenny just say? Kenny, do you know who Lorena Bobbitt was?
Yeah,
I think you're confusing something there.
He's trying to
wait, Tanya Harding. Sorry.
Yeah, Tanya Harding. Lorena Bobbitt, brother, she cut off the guy's dick.
Dude.
Yeah.
You just said someone's fucking cock skipping across the pavement. That's your plan for the World Cup?
So
anyway,
here's my question, though, Simple Farmer, is that so I have 126,000 PupCup rewards from staking. And if I unstake this, will I lose any of those rewards?
No, it doesn't matter which order you do it in, but I would claim it because it'll help fund your actual swap.
Okay.
Almost all of it, actually.
Okay. So I'm doing this. We're claiming. See how fast and smooth this process is. Let's see if Simple Farmer actually built something, or am I going to get a fucking transaction error?
It's on ETH mainnet, so it's not fast, but it works extremely well.
Okay, look, transaction complete. All right, so we're done there. So I claim that. Go back to unstake, and then so I need to unstake this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're unstaking. 24-hour cooldown after unstaking.
That's after you initially stake, so you're fine. I'm sure it's been more than 24 hours.
Yeah. Because I mean, I did it on I think like day one or whatever. It was pretty quick. I mean, this is all pretty user friendly, pretty easy to work here. All right, so now this NFT is going to go back in my wallet, correct?
Yeah.
And then transaction complete. So now
you'll need a little more of the token because of the fee that you pay, and so that fee is actually what's driving those staking rewards too. So you'll need roughly 200,000 more, a little bit less than 200,000 more PupCup.
Okay. See, what I didn't, what I don't know if it's a suggestion or I don't know if it's something you can even do right here. Like normally when you go buy a coin, it will show you the amount, it'll populate the amount that you're buying. So like right here, I don't know exactly how much ETH I need to spend, to buy the fucking, to buy the token. You see what I mean?
Yeah, it's less than $10. Do you have $10 in there?
Yeah. Yeah, let me, what the fuck is this? Myriad Markets. I don't need no fucking Myriad Markets, bro. Get out of here. All right, so let's do 0.005 ETH. Let's buy some pup. And what is it saying here? So it's telling me that there. So it's giving me 298,000 pups. So I don't even need that much, right?
Yeah, and I set that up while you were giving the suggestion there.
What? Did you really?
No, I wish.
Oh God.
That'd be cool though.
All right. Well, fuck yeah. I was like, damn, this guy's fucking on top of it. All right. So let me buy this fucking pup. And so the NFTs or the amount that I had because I staked was able enough. I mean, that was enough tokens for me to be able to do this swap minus the fees. Pretty
almost, much. Yeah. So you need 150K in fees to pick a specific one from the pool, but you're also losing 150K when you're selling yours. So you essentially need, roughly 300,000, which is what you got now.
Yeah. But when I get it back, when I get another one back, it's going to give me 150K back in token, right?
No. So now when you swap that one in, you're going to get 890,000 PupCup tokens, and you need 1 million.
Okay.
You need 1,150,000 to pick a specific one from the pool. So now go to swap.
Okay. Swap. Let's see here.
And just flip those.
Okay.
Yeah, and there you go. Now you can swap that one for tokens. You need to just click on it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm selling this guy. 895,000. All right. So it's almost set up like a I'm getting a review alert on estimated changes for this transaction have been updated. Review them closely. I got a pretty good warning from your assets
MetaMask
may be at risk. Yeah.
You're selling it, so
yeah.
Maybe.
Well, no, it's like red alert. Fucking, it's like red alert. Here, I'll send you a screen grab. Fuck is that fucking shit? Shut up.
Send me that. I'll check it out.
Yeah. But it it was like and I had several big red messages like this across. So I just want to make sure you knew that was coming across. So I'm just gonna proceed.
I have to contact. There's a Go Plus, and there's another one that's called something, and you have to tell them to essentially remove those flags. But they've been pretty good about helping us. Our token actually wasn't appearing on MetaMask or Rabby, and I was able to get in touch with them, and they both got it approved because on the day we launched our token, somebody created a spoof version of it the same day, and they did like 1 million in volume. So we actually had to flag that token and upgrade ours because what they did is on the day they launched their fake one, they flagged ours.
Oh wow!
To kind of it's crypto. So what can you do?
Yeah, and so essentially here, once I got past those, it like everything went fine. So no issues as far as that goes. All right, so I've sold that token, and so now what do we do now?
Now flip it back because you're going to take one from the pool and press snipe.
We're in the snipe. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can go in and pick anything I want.
Yeah, exactly. And there's, not anything, but anything that's in the pool. And I looked, and there's Belgium in the pool, and I I don't believe Belgium should be in there.
Fucking poor Algeria here has got quite a few. Australia. What do they think? The breakdance team is coming to play fucking soccer? Like, bro, there's a lot of fucking Australia in here.
Yeah, they're not exactly favorites. But they used to have a really good striker named Tim Cahill, and after he scored a goal, he would go shadow box the corner flag, but he doesn't play anymore.
Okay.
So I'm not sure who the best on their team are anymore. There you go. Belgium is right there.
Yeah. I seen Belgium. I'm exploring opportunities here and
Okay.
seeing, but we're definitely not picking Canada. These guys can't get fucking anything right.
They're actually pretty good.
Are they?
So Canada can't even win at hockey anymore.
Yeah, I know. They lost at hockey. So, like, how do I trust them with fucking football?
Well, this is the alpha for World Cups. So in 2002, for example, South Korea made it to the semifinal, which is a very good finish in a World Cup, especially for a team like South Korea. And they were the host nation.
Okay.
So the host nation usually, if they have at least a solid team, can perform well. I mean, they're playing all their games at home, essentially. And, home field advantage does count for something, especially in soccer. So I expect both Canada, Mexico, and the United States to perform relatively well, higher than they would otherwise, in my opinion.
Okay. So do we have any, I mean, I'm a U.S. citizen. Do we have any United States dogs in here?
Yeah. If you search, you can search by it, and you can actually type in United States.
Okay.
And it'll come up.
All right.
If there are any in there.
United States.
Give it a second.
Yeah, it's searching right now. Yeah, bro, this is pretty in depth. Like, but now, like, what's the play here? How do you know what position to buy? Is the thing.
So you want to make sure you have one of each position. So you want to have one goalkeeper, one defender, one midfielder, and one striker, because you can play 4 at a time. Unfortunately, there are slightly less goalkeepers and strikers than there are defenders and midfielders. So people have been sweeping in the Anvil pool since the reveal yesterday and pulling out those goalkeepers and those strikers. So the best way to get those is actually on secondary on OpenSea.
Okay. Yeah. Jolly Elf saying, grab a golden boot, Norway striker, get it, Halad.
Holland.
Well, he said Haaland. I guess you had to spell it.
Erling Haaland is a striker who plays for Norway, and it looks like there's no United States.
Dude, this guy is fucking clueless, bro.
Erling Haaland is the LeBron James, but not the old version. He's young.
Bro, don't shit. There is no LeBron James.
He is probably the most athletic player in the sport right now.
Yeah, see, I don't think there's any United States. It
looks a little like Kyle.
It probably would have pulled up the search already, right?
Yeah, it looks like there's no more United States in the pool.
Okay. All right, because
I would look at Belgium.
I went to the teams, and it shows me all the teams that are in there. So Belgium is all that's there. I mean, obviously,
By Bosnia.
You have Egypt.
Netherlands is also an excellent team. But that's one to consider.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with you on fucking Belgium here. Now, so I guess each individual one is something different then, right?
Right. So yeah, when you click on it there, you can see essentially what their position is.
Yeah. So what am I going for here? Are you looking for someone? Because it's not one in particular player. Like a lot of these are all defenders. Like
right.
So what's going to give you the better? Here's a midfielder. What's the better position? Because say they go all the way to the top and finish and win, Belgium. Does it really matter if you have a midfielder or a goalkeeper or, It
doesn't. No.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But what matters is the before the finals, all the results, because you'll be staking these players in the game. And so if you have a Belgian defender and the Belgian team doesn't get any goals scored on them, or they win the game, you get an influx of rewards as well.
Okay. So is Norway or Belgium the better play?
I think Belgium is better than Norway. They have more talent overall.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think between Netherlands and Belgium, it's a crapshoot. I think they're both excellent teams.
Yeah.
I think they're both dog shit.
This pool is constantly changing. Like, I mean,
there's a lot of them right now because we're still 2 weeks away from the World Cup, and a lot of people were trying to speculate on the token. So a lot of people were sending their NFTs into this vault And so now this vault is available for all the people to trade on.
Yeah. No, this is pretty all right. So I'm vibing with this guy right here, number 19. I don't know who the fuck this is. He's a midfielder on Belgium. We're gonna fucking go with that one.
Yeah, and they're not based around a particular player for several reasons. First is the World Cup is extremely. I mean, you think maybe like Yuga or Pudgy Penguins are tough on IP. The World Cup is like FIFA is even more strict, and they're going to go after X accounts that market illegally. They're going to go after crypto projects. So we're shying away from anything that violates FIFA and World Cup IP. And so that's why these players are based on their positions and not on the actual player names.
Yeah, well, I mean, to put some context there, like the Bears team, every year they do an NCAA March Madness bracket. And what they call it, Kenny? Was it March Madness or was it Bears March Madness? And they got a cease and desist.
They had well, it was. They initially had March Madness in the title. They had to change it to like Bearish Mania or some shit like that. Yeah. Bearish Madness because it was a violation of quote unquote terms. I guess you can't use their name. Just like you can't say the Super Bowl, like you can't say the Super Bowl. You have to say the big game or something like that. Really? There's legalities around it, but I'm not sure about on the World Cup side of it.
Okay, so if you want to grab out of the pool of NFTs, you can do so. You got to have 1 million tokens, right? To do that. Or if you're looking for a better player, or a better team in position, you're going to have to go to OpenSea and grab it at a higher cost than the 1 million tokens would be. But I mean, who's to say someone doesn't win it by like, are you tracking that to see if someone like ends up whoever does the best, did they do this out of snipe in the pool versus the versus buying on secondary? Like, what kind of metrics are you tracking with this?
So right now we're just tracking the overall metrics of the protocol. So it's classified as a DEX. And I actually just submitted this to DeFi Llama. In total, we've done $125,000 in volume on the Anvil for all the collections in monetary volume, which I think is really solid as a start. But, you know, also in terms of just like assistance for people who are not super soccer or football familiar, we're actually going to be working with Bread, who used to work with Bunchu over at Billy Bets. And we're going to integrate their AI assistant on the front of the UI to help you decide what are the best plays and the best teams.
Nice. Brad, about time you fucking do something, bro. I see him down there in the audience. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad you guys connected and did that. So it's a super smart guy. Yeah, that'll definitely be dope. All right, so I'm locked in. I mean, I've got the two guys. Now, is there a minimum? Can somebody just buy one NFT and play that one NFT?
You can, but you'll get higher rewards if you field the full team. And if you actually want to take the risk and field a full team of one nation, that's called a full kennel, and you get a full kennel bonus, which is a higher multiplier of rewards. Okay. But it's obviously a riskier play because then you're fully attached to that team. And like, you know, Jesus, with this, you notice like these are all TXs that are happening on ETH mainnet, right? We have token buys. We have swaps between NFT and token, staking TXs. And so this is why I was saying yesterday, I think this would do exceptionally well on Abstract in helping them assist in their ecosystems metrics in an organic way, giving all of these functionalities to, you know, potentially like, what if there's 20, 30 NFTs in here?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, because transactions do matter, creating volume matters. And I think it matters as far as the brands go as well, because they get more recognition, you know, from Abstract when they're in. I mean, there's a lot of European community members that I think would eat this up. Now, can something happen fast enough to get on Abstract before, you know, the World Cup starts? I don't know. I hope Raj is able to make some shit shake here. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty dope. Now, where do I see the balance that is remaining? Is there somewhere right here where I see my pup balance, the token balance?
How many you have in your wallet?
Yeah. Besides having to go look at like my MetaMask.
On the top right, if you click on your wallet, you'll be able to see your wallet contents and everything. You should even be able to see the NFTs you have in there.
Oh shit! It disconnected me. when I click my wallet. Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me connect. Yeah. Oh, it shows. Oh, okay. I guess somewhere right around here it's going to show. Oh,
you should, yeah, and you should be able to see them there. If not, I may have to add those, but that's a good suggestion.
Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
somewhere on the site to be able to see, like, even if it was under the million right here and it shows like your balance, something like that. That way people aren't guessing, and they can just have it in in real time. But yeah, I mean, bro, this is pretty exciting. Seen a lot of tweets yesterday on it, so people are definitely pumped up. So now, how many to get that full bonus? You have to have it's 11 players. 11.
No, you have to have 4.
4. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you can go on the OpenSea from the Anvil, you can click on the link to open the OpenSea page for it. Oh, there it is too.
Yep, got it right here. It's right on the pin tweet.
Yeah, we've actually had, if you go on activity, you'll actually see we've had quite a few higher sales, much higher than the floor. So this is people actually pursuing specific positions from specific nations. I think there's been like a 0.09 sale as well yesterday.
Yeah. 0.04. Seeing a lot of 0.04s. I mean, that's still 2x the floor price. Just even that 0.1 ETH. Who the fuck went for this guy? Who's this fucking guy? Spain is the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and they're one of the favorites.
Really?
To win the tournament. Oh yeah.
Okay. So a lot of people. Do you think like this gold guy? What's up with him? Is this you?
That's yeah. So it's a golden boot. So this is like a joker card or a bonus card that you can play as one of your 4 positions. And if you have this one played, you earn rewards anytime a goal is scored in the tournament.
Wow. So that one should not have sold for 0.09. That should have sold for more than that, I would assume, right?
Right. And so, well, I mean, we'll see, right? Of course. But the more people that want to play this, because the token is linked by liquidity to the NFT, people need the NFTs to play. The more people get in to play the actual game as we approach the World Cup, and we're 13 days away now. So I expect, as you start seeing this advertising everywhere, people are going to be driving to their jobs, seeing it all over TV. People are going to be like, okay, I'm in crypto. Let me participate. As that happens, more people participating in this is going to grow the pot.
Yeah. Bro, it's fucking snipes here. I mean, fucking, but the golden boot, the floor net's 0.199 ETH. That is ridiculous. And it's not designated to any team. It's just it's interchangeable within the match. So if they score, do you have to designate it to a team?
No, it's you play it as one of your 4 cards, and you then receive those rewards for any time a goal is scored. And there's 2 special type cards. There's the golden boot and there's the discipline card. And the discipline card, you get rewards anytime there's a red card or a yellow card.
Oh, what color are those guys?
They look like referees, so you should be able to.
Okay. Special, I guess I'll just sort it by special power. Okay. So the floor price on these is 0.099. So that's better. How many is there a lot of red cards usually thrown during a game?
Some teams are known for getting red cards, some not so much. Red cards are pretty rare in soccer. Maybe, I don't know the exact stats, 10 maximum 20% of games see a red card, but it does happen because if you do like a handball in the box, for example, that's usually like a red card offense. In the World Cup, people do like risky things, and people are playing really hard. For these gentlemen who are playing in this tournament, a lot of them, it's like for soccer players, it's like their life dream to play in the World Cup. It's the equivalent of playing in the Super Bowl, really.
So here's my question: if you have 4 people set up, and you had 4 golden pups, like you had 4 of these gold ones, like wouldn't you just win the whole fucking thing?
Well, so you're relying on goal volume, and also the golden pups don't ascribe to a certain nation, so they are getting rewards from the events of the match, but they are excluded from the rewards from the championship team because they can't be part of the championship team.
Oh, okay, all right. So they can
help. It's a bit of a double-edged sword.
Yeah. So they can help you get there, but not finish it out. These are not finishers; they're not closers, essentially. Right. Yeah.
But so what we're seeing is this is interesting on OpenSea. This is something we haven't seen on OpenSea before in terms of the tech. Right? We're bullish on prediction markets. It's a great meta. what you're seeing is prediction market trading on OpenSea. When you see a goalkeeper sell for 0.09 and the floor is 0.02, it's not selling at a premium because of the art. It's selling at a premium because that user is predicting that Spain is going to win the World Cup, and they do have a high chance. So you're seeing prediction market type trading on an NFT collection.
Huh. Yeah. No, I mean, bro, this like, I get the game theory. I get the mechanics. I just don't understand soccer. That's my problem. I've never paid enough attention to it. So, yeah, that's my downfall now with this. And if we can get bread in them, how long is it going to be until that's implemented with that basically that AI assistant?
Sooner the better. As soon as he's ready to send that my way, I'll get that plugged in within 24, 48 hours.
Bread, fucking, what are you doing, bro? Why are you sitting in spaces? This guy, yeah, this guy needs to fucking tighten up and get it. Dejani, are you playing in the PupCup?
Not yet. Bro, I want every day to get on it. I'm working on so many AI projects right now, and I found this tool where I connected my Grok, etc. So I didn't have time to click, but on the weekend I'm free. I will definitely go for it.
Yeah.
And I explored more. Maybe you want to give me your Croatia, sell it under the floor, because Croatia is a shit team. So probably you should. So
why am I going to sell it to you under the floor? Are you fucking smoking something?
Oh no, bro. I'm clean.
Yeah,
since 2018.
Yeah, well, congratulations. But you know, quitting's for losers. First off, second off, no, I'm not going to do that. The floor on Croatia, I don't even know where it's at, but it's yeah, my cards are 1 ETH apiece. So if you want them,
hold
come
on a
and get
second.
them.
Whatever anyone says they've been clean since a certain date, that means they were an addict.
Yeah.
Johnny, do you have a semicolon tattooed on you somewhere? And what was your drug of choice?
Oh my God.
Oh, bro. Weed.
Oh, all right.
Oh my God. Half-ass drug addict.
All right, let's refocus here. All right. So I see some goalkeepers here. And I don't know if they're any good. Iran and well, fucking Iran. I'm surprised they even have a soccer team left. But Austria, like, oh, calm down, Simple Farmer. I see him over there fucking dying laughing. But like Austria, like that's the thing. I think you end up having to do a lot of research if you're not there. And I think this assistant that Bredenham's going to do, is it going to like read the floor and like see what's available or read the pool, or like how is that exactly going to work? Like for someone like myself, because I'm a perfect example of someone who doesn't know anything about soccer.
That's a great idea. I don't know if that's something we planned right now. I think it's mostly information based, just based on like you. So you could look into Croatia's, chances in the World Cup. You could look at their recent statistics, how many goals they've gotten scored on them, right? That would give you a good indication on if you want to get their goalkeeper. Right now, I would say Austria is a goalkeeper to get. Austria is likely to get out of the group for sure. They're a very talented team. FIFA World Cup ranking is a good place to go. It's not exact science at all because it's just based on results over the past 4 years. Something you have to think about with these players for national teams in the World Cup is they play for their club and they play for their nation. The majority of the time they're playing for their club, and then they get called up by their nation to compete. It's kind of like the Olympics, but it happens like more often. And it's a much bigger deal for them, I think, than the Olympics.
See,
Jesus, if you want a goalkeeper, I could suggest you some. One for sure is either Spain, because the goalkeeper got 2 goals in the qualification, or England. They didn't get any goals.
But those guys are going to be expensive.
Yeah, Austria is also a good keeper, and Croatia also. They scored 30 goals and just got 4 in the qualification. And Clutch, let's go on a call. I want to build something to support the system, to get this Americans easier to use this.
I bought a USA goalkeeper this morning.
There's one right here at 0.0524 ETH.
I think they'll be playing very hard.
Yeah.
And I can see them doing well.
Yeah, plus you look at strength of schedule, right? As a host nation, they're going to have an easier schedule. So that bodes well for them, or him in particular.
Here's my thing. If anybody remembers last year, there was a player, and this is golf, and I can't remember his name. This guy is North Korean, and he had to face, like, if he didn't win that match, he had to go into the military, like, and he was no longer going to be able to play in the PGA. He had to place like at a certain level. Like, I want motherfuckers like that have the pressure of they're going to end up being sent to war if they don't win. Like, I need people that are out there on the pitch giving it their all. Not somebody.
Bro, sadly, North Korea isn't there because they got all shooted after the World Cup. I think 2018.
They did qualify for World Cup, and there was that kind of conversation around them. When they did qualify, people were like, "Whoa, North Korea's in the World Cup." And people were like, "How do, like?" They don't have the talent, obviously, because they don't have the football youth programs. You have to have great youth programs to have great teams, and those players usually come out of like Netherlands, France, Germany, Austria, Spain. These countries have great youth programs to bring up players.
All right. So I want to do this. So I want to see what 0.01. So all right. So I mean the floor is pretty much there, 0.017, because I'm trying to see if there's like so 0.017 ETH gets you 1,006,314 PupCup tokens, and the floor price is actually 0.02. So you can actually pull some people a little bit cheaper from the pool rather than coming to the floor. But, you know, it's also a matter of whether or not what specific player and team you're looking at trying to grab.
Well, it's also indicative to me, Jesus, that some people have minted this and they haven't looked at the article, the tech, anything at all. Because if you scroll up, Jordan is on the floor, right? I think anybody who has any idea what they're doing would swap that Jordan out, even if you want to sell it. Swap Jordan out, pick up Netherlands instead from the anvil and relist Netherlands at a higher price, because Netherlands is an infinitely better team than Jordan. It'll get picked up easier on OpenSea. This is obviously a person who's just, you know, selling bids into the floor at this point.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, guys, the options are there. Like I said, I created because I didn't know this was coming with bread, and so I created an entire like thread inside of ChatGPT to help me do this. And that's where I knew the ranking and the story behind the whatever team that was. I just cheated. That's why I knew they were a Cinderella story. And I was like, yeah, I'm not hanging on to them, but I wanted to wait until you got on the stream today so I could talk it over and make sure I was doing the right thing. So I'm surprised some of those countries aren't at the very bottom. So Pino, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? It's not called soccer, it's called football.
I know it's called football, but like
football.
Yeah, I'm in America. We say soccer. You need to go grab you some PupCup token and get to putting your money where your mouth is.
If I already placed 2 degen bets for Germany to win the World Cup, which is probably not going to happen, but I placed it anyways. So if I want to get players from the German team, there is only 2 NFTs available right now. So like how can I get a German team with like 4 players? Like impossible.
Yeah, I mean, they were available yesterday. So our reveal was yesterday and people flooded, right? You can see so roughly 50 have sold on OpenSea, and from the anvil over 250 in the past 24 hours, which is like 15-20% of the collection. Watch OpenSea as they become available, I would say, closely. And yeah, I think as the World Cup gets closer, you're going to get more and more attention towards this and more people looking at this. And we're going to make sure and do a good job marketing. And that's what we're doing here, being on the show with Jesus. You know, it's not just because of our friendship.
I'll tell you this, you know, from enjoyer standpoint, it is so much more fun, regardless of what sport it is, if you have action in the game, right? Like, yeah, you can watch the World Cup. It's always fun to watch the World Cup. But when you got money on the line, when you got rooting interest for particular players, it makes it 1,000 times better. So, like, dude, if you're going to be watching the World Cup, there's no reason you shouldn't be, dabbling in this and having fun with it and potentially monetizing off of it while the event goes on. So, yeah, everybody should be jumping in on this. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's my question. Once the World Cup is over, what happens to the NFTs? And is there going to be a future opportunity for these to turn into something else or be used at a later time? Like, what's the game plan there? Because, like, say I do a full stack team or a full kennel, and then I'm out on, within the first week. Like, so now I either need to go buy more cards because those teams that are still in, they're going to get expensive, like real quick. So I think the best play there is to kind of hedge your bet. Okay, here's my favorite team. Here's another team that I may think that could do well. And then here's like a third option. And if you're buying those now and kind of holding them, you're in the cup longer, right? But like, what happens after the World Cup?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, we're definitely going to provide syncs, because I think that the art on this collection is strong enough to where we want it to still, represent something. And so essentially the system that you're seeing here, this prediction market fantasy hybrid, is going to become a permissionless system where any of the Anvil communities can turn any league into this type of game. So then they can do this for the NFL. They can do this for the NBA, NCAA, et cetera, future competitions. And then what we'll do is that those deployer fees from those future events, when those teams want to actually create those for their token, for their NFT collection, say if Regents wants to do an NFL one, there'll be a fee assessed for creating that. That fee will go to support the PupCup collection in perpetuity.
Okay. Now, can other brands bring their own native coin into Anvil?
They can't bring an external token because the Anvil creates a token that's attached to the collection. And the reason for that is because we don't want any net inflation. So the token and the NFT in the Anvil always correspond 1-for-1.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, because I see it with Generates here.
Also, every 200 times that there's a swap between the NFT and the token and the NFT. So yesterday there was 314. 1.5 PupCup NFTs actually have just been locked inside of the Anvil A&M forever, essentially burned.
Now, the prize pool. Let's get to the prize pool stuff here, because I'm not sure how much more time you have left. The prize pool, has this been announced of what the prizes are?
Yeah, so it came from the mint itself. Right now, it's around $15,000. Oh shit! Is the prize pool? The more people, when the floor was higher, it was $20,000. So it moves with the floor.
Okay.
So and the more people want to play
the token price.
Right. And so if the NFT gets to like 0.2, it would be like 150K.
Oh wow. Pool. So what causes that to not go lower as the floor, as the competition goes? Because if a team's eliminated, aren't people going to start just jeeting these NFTs?
So the prize pool is actually connected to the K9 token, which is a separate token, than the NFT.
Okay. All right. So that stops that from happening then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you actually go back to the Anvil page, we have like one small, which I think is like a cool thing. You should see PupHub on the top if you can just expand the sidebar on the top left.
Let's see here.
It's like a little paw.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so if you can connect your wallet.
Yeah.
So in the World Cup every 4 years, and when I was a kid, we had these little albums, and people would buy, instead of like Pokemon trading cards, stickers. And so the stickers would correspond to every one of the national teams, and everyone would try to collect the stickers, right, to fill up their album for the national team. And so if you scroll down and if you go on to the second tab where it says like profile, it should be on the bottom.
On the bottom, yeah, where it says you. Okay.
Yeah, and you see right there your collector's album.
Okay.
And so this is something below that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Open this up.
Yeah. Yeah. And so this is something that we're releasing today. This is actually something a community member worked on. And so here you'll be able to collect the stickers essentially that correspond to all the NFTs.
Nice.
And so
Yeah,
is this the same wallet where you're staked?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So in the wallet where you're staked, if you go to the next page, you'll be able to flip pages.
Okay.
You can actually see the teams that you have, and
nice.
you can see them kind of plugged in there as stamps. And this is something we're releasing later today. So this is kind of like a beta reveal. If you click on Belgium, so you can see what it looks like.
Oh shit! Check that out. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it's
so
cool.
Just a little extra feature.
Yeah, and we were talking about this yesterday with the Chimpers team and how in depth their collector profile was. Their and it's like these little bitty things that you add in. It makes it just makes communities. I think it makes them stronger in a way because it's given people in my mind, it's given people more of a tie-in to their into a connection with their NFTs in a way. So yeah, this is really cool.
And so this was actually built by a community member, Jesus.
Oh, really?
And he was learning. He wants to learn to become a developer. I worked with him, and he built this and deployed it. And I was like, this is awesome. I think this is a great feature because what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get one of every country by the time the World Cup starts.
Holy shit. Yeah, that'll be pretty wild. Now, I guess you're going to change any, like, will the artwork pop up here or the stamps, or will it just be that there? And then I guess the stamp page goes here.
Right. So you'll be able to flip through and you're trying to fill out your pages essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is really cool. Oh yeah, there we go. See, it's not recognizing that this one left my wallet yet. Or does it show like stuff you had in the past? Or is this just a little bug?
Yeah, it's a bug. It's not live yet. It goes live later tonight. So by the time that's live, that'll be fixed up.
That'll be fixed. Yeah. See, look, we're fucking getting it right here live. We're striking it. So I have two midfielders, I think, because I think that guy right there he's a defender. Yeah, bro. I mean, even the little stamps are cool because it's almost like a passport in a way. You know what I mean? And you're kind of going all these different countries, so it'd be kind of cool if the UI, like whenever the team got removed from the World Cup, there was like a fucking like a stamp that went over the character. Just
that's a good idea.
Yeah, just to show that they're not there anymore. Just to add a little bit of fun to it. But yeah, this is really cool.
The company that does these for the actual World Cup, the FIFA's partner is Panini. I'm sure you know about Panini.
Yeah. The man, need to fix this right here with the actual pups. I need a fucking pup, man. You got to find one that I vibe with. Though. I'm not a fan of the poodle, the hair, the poofy hair.
It's a bit feminine.
Yeah, it is. It is. That can go with Kenny. Yeah, that can go with Kenny pretty well.
Is your Croatian dog Dalmatino?
So, yeah, there is a Dalmatian. Most of the Croatians, half of them are Dalmatians. And Jesus, we call Croatians that are from the sea area of Croatia, we call them Dalmatians.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in our language.
Oh, okay. Hey, did you move? I seen you post something about going to Sweden.
Yeah, I'm living in a hotel right now until tomorrow. I just got my house key today. I'm in the process of moving into my house in Sweden.
No shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at this guy, fucking locked in. Do you have any Sweden players?
I don't know, but my wife said she thought that the Sweden art was very good. So that was confirmation enough for me. And the community member who's a developer who did that sticker book, he's from Sweden. He's from Stockholm. So I'll be meeting with him and we're going to try to start doing some monthly meetings of the crypto people here and starting to grow that community.
Nice.
And just one thing, you can't run away from the tax authorities in the US. They will come with FitLag and all the other stuff after you.
Which authorities?
He's talking about the U.S. authorities. Do you think he did something wrong when he was here? Now
I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying that the tax authorities, they will find him because even if you live outside, they come after you and want your taxes.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with that. Yes.
Yeah, I would think if anyone was smart enough to try and evade and run from the U.S. government, they would not go to fucking Sweden. It'd be in some third world country. You wouldn't even hear from me again.
Bro, no way.
I'll
They
be
will
in the
find
US
you wherever. They will
month,
come
so.
after you with a helicopter, bro. They don't care. If you get so big, they will come after you.
Well, we'll see. Let's see what happens. All right, cool. Simple Farmer. What have we not covered that people need to know about PupCup?
That's about it for me. Just like I said, I'm going to be going really hard on marketing. I'm going to be in spaces, trying to put out videos, cool content, and I'm really going to try to connect with like World Cup aligned people, because my goal with this is obviously it's great if all of us NFT people come through and push a product that obviously has like good tech, isn't like a Ponzi, isn't set up to enrich criminals like so many other things in the space. It'd be cool if, that organically pushes it forward. But my goal is to bring in people who have never used crypto products before with this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and it can easily be done. You just got to reach the right, reach that audience of, like you said, of football fans. And, I don't see why. I mean, like, I'm learning more about soccer than I have in my entire life in the last 2 weeks with this. So, like, yeah, it's pretty dope. This staking APR at 400%, like, is that gonna like continue to stay around there? Like, what's changing that?
So the way that I set up the reveal, where I kind of let people speculate on the unrevealed ones, and then I did the partial reveal and then the next reveal, with that, people have been attacking the Anvil AMM to try to get out the cards for these teams that have the best chance of winning, right? Those events are causing spikes in volume on the Anvil. And so you can see there 317 million PupCup. That is like 10%, 15% of the supply of the whole token.
Yeah.
That is what's powering your staking rewards.
Okay. All right.
And so that's why the APY is so high, because people are paying the fees to get out the cards that they want, that they believe are going to win the event.
Yeah. And this could potentially go higher the more that they're doing that, right?
Yeah, of course. Especially as the World Cup starts getting started, more people trying to get in, grab their countries. Everything is really a flywheel. The trading on OpenSea. So if somebody comes through and sweeps hard through OpenSea, you're going to see a lot of volume on the Anvil too, because people will be arbitraging between the NFT floor on OpenSea and the token price. To do that, they'll have to sell in and out of the pool to get the tokens out. And all of that corresponds to essentially improving the volume, which is powering your APY.
Yeah. All right. So we need Belgium to win it all. Right?
Yes.
Okay. That's the fucking play. Jolly in the abstract chat asked if the team captain NFTs get a bonus in PupCup.
It's not currently in the plans. It was just an aesthetic that they get their national team's background as like a special feature, so they have slightly higher rarity. But you never know. The final protocol isn't live yet. I'm still in the process of developing it. I may have still a few surprises left in store.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be cool. Some just hidden Easter eggs, and you may not even know you're sitting on some type of a more valuable NFT. And that could be a way to, I guess kind of get people to, hey, hold on to your shit, because, not everything is out there yet. And it's spaces like this, talks with the community, and different conversations that could just trigger an idea to be like, oh, I can put that in, and have some things that pop up. Is it possible to include like when we do fantasy football, like they'll do like mini prize pools for the week, and it's like, okay, whatever team scores the most goals, there's like a boost, or it's just things of that nature. Is that possible to bake into it?
I mean, it's certainly interesting. It's interesting ideas within the 13 days until launch. Probably not. Yeah. But in the future, yes. Like this is very much the V1 version of what is prediction markets done via NFTs.
Yeah.
And so I'm always going to be improving stuff. I just do this because I enjoy building things. I think Web3 is like the coolest Lego set you could give to somebody, because you have this financial layer attached so that you can create these type of events. So yeah, man, I'm definitely going to keep improving this. Everything you see around the Anvil, we're going to try to bring in more communities. Hopefully we get over 100 in there. And I've already noticed is that like a lot of the people participating in the PupCup are people who are Anvil aligned communities. So once we get to 100 or 200 of these smaller communities, I think we'll have the same type of voice and like almost like KOL level cabal power that the actual cabal has. And so that's the goal. It's kind of like this grassroots movement where we, the smaller communities, the non-pudgies, BAYC, have a collective voice. We stand behind some type of solid economic strategy where we say, hey, we want our NFTs to be liquid. We want to be incentivized for holding our NFTs. We want great DeFi ecosystem supporting our NFTs, letting us trade between the floors safely. All of those people with that aligned vision coming together and pushing things forward, I think is a great way to improve the space. It becomes like essentially a decentralized like powerhouse.
Yeah, no, I can see it. And let's hope we can get something worked out with Abstract too, because I would really use this much more in my daily, things and just exploring the markets and doing things, because if there's a way to, churn volume, have transactions, and doing that, I think it would provide a lot of utility for, and use cases for Abstract community members, and it would introduce them to a lot of other brands. So like, I think it would be good not only for, Clutch Market, but also these other brands, and even some of the other brands that don't have a token on Abstract that, really don't want to launch a token, they can do it via the markets. You know what I mean? So could be a pretty cool play. But I dig it, man. Well, we're going to get you back on closer to the World Cup starting. So we can, see what the best plays have been. Hopefully Brad gets this built out, and we'll see that within the next week or so. And, you can get it implemented in. Yeah, we have 13 days left until the first game. So I'm excited for it, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me on, Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, anytime. All right, cool. Guys, make sure you are following Clutch Markets. Follow Simple Farmer. Go get your fucking, go snipe out of the pool like I did in the beginning, or just go buy your NFTs right off of OpenSea. So either way, you can join in on the fun. I know nothing about fucking soccer. So like, that's the exciting thing, is that, like Kenny said, you have skin in the game. Now I'm going to be trying to fucking find these matches on TV and following it on ESPN. So this is going to be pretty interesting. So, yeah, maybe I'll learn.
Is there a stadium in Tennessee?
Yeah, there's several stadiums, but they're not. Yeah, but they're not playing any football here, except NFL. So NFL and college, sir.
They play also in the New Jersey Stadium.
Yeah, that's for the Giants and Jets shared stadium. I think that's Meadowlands Stadium. Is that right, Kenny? Or did they change the name of that? I can't remember.
It's Meadowlands. They play in Meadowlands.
Is it? Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Met Stadium.
Yeah, because Kenny, where you're going, is that going to be at Reliant Stadium for those games?
Yeah, it's NRG now, but yeah.
Okay, so that one is when is that one going to
I'm still deciding which games I'm going to. That's been, we're probably going to go to 2 games. So I'm looking at either Netherlands, Sweden is probably a definitely, but Germany plays Curacao, like we said earlier. Portugal, Uzbekistan, or Portugal versus the Congo.
Isn't England playing also in Texas?
Maybe in Dallas, not down here in Houston.
I wonder if they're playing at Cowboy Stadium.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, that would be my guess. All right. Some other news that did pop up yesterday. Obviously, everyone's seen the Luca Nets interview with Maximus. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely go give it a listen. I think it was a really good interview. It, there was a lot spilled there about what's going on in the background and what they are doing as far as TGE goes and how Luca's not really concerned about pushing TGE because how tied in Project Quantum is to TGE. And, you know, what he was talking about, it was really big. You know, Abstract, they went and got a, they were trying to bring MoneyGram onto Abstract. And for those of you that don't know what MoneyGram is, like, bro, that is an insanely massive, it's almost like Western Union, right, Kenny? You can send money to anyone around the world. And so what they were going to be trying to do was bring this into Abstract and put it on Abstract payment rails. So if they would have been able to do that, it would have been monstrous. It would have been shit ton of volume, a lot of transactions on Abstract. But Luca said that it was much bigger. Once they went to go do this, they got a $300 million term sheet from a large bank. And they were, I think, about to buy MoneyGram or put a bid in for MoneyGram. And then something changed that has now made Project Quantum even larger than what it is. And it's so connected to TGE that's where the hesitancy, I think, is coming from with launching TGE right now. And he talked about it. You know, I think he lowered his expectations a little bit, you know, because he did say 20 to 30 mil or 20 to 30 bill. And so I got to finish the last half of the actual interview. There's so many great clips that are out there. I'm probably going to watch the whole thing just from start to finish again while I'm doing some stuff here at the house. But it was definitely a good interview. The one thing I didn't like that he said was that, you know, a lot of people are taking it, I think, out of context where he said farmers are going to get smoked. I don't think he was meaning that farmers, like, you know, because if you're actively playing around with the games, if you're actively doing things on Abstract, I don't consider that farming. There was a post that was out where people were saying, oh, you can just stick an AI agent on Rug Pull Bakery and get 200,000 XP a week. If somebody's just doing that and they're not doing anything else on chain, maybe they do go back and fucking knock people down. I don't know. Do you think that would cause a lot of FUD, Kenny, if someone was just doing that just to get XP and then they didn't do anything else? They didn't have badges. They weren't supporting the brand. Like, what do you think happens there?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a tricky subject, right? Because the farming period has now been what we're looking at 18 months roughly that we've been farming it.
Yeah.
So to consistently farm for 18 months is a pretty tough thing to do. Number one, you need liquidity for 18 months, and what has relatively been a bear market kind of conditions over the past 6-8 months. So, like, how much liquidity do people have to farm stuff? But it's a tricky subject because I do think, you know, you want to reward the loyal people who are consistently using your platform the most, but at the same time, somebody could have been going hard for the first 6 months and ran out of capital, and they can't really farm as much anymore. Like, if they get docked, there's going to be some, you know, some kickback and some FUD going around. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to go about that. It's a tough one. But obviously, you want to reward people who have been interacting with your platform. They should have some sort of metrics to go by as far as like what they consider, you know, a abstract user versus just a farmer.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I either way, I think people that have continued to stay around, show up, build, support, tweet, do everything. It could end up boding very well. We've also seen like rumors of Polymarket and people that have tweeted about Polymarket, like there could be some allocation for that. They could end up scraping the data, you know, of X and, you know, rewarding people that have posted about Abstract through this whole time. Like, you never really know which way they're going to lean into trying to figure out, you know, how to best reward the real people that have been supporting the brand. So either way, I advise you go check out the interview. It was really well done. And we'll get Luke on here at some point. Like right now, I feel like there's not much more he could talk about. So I want to get him during another like lull period of like, people kind of, itching for more information. So we'll get him on here at some point. But right now, I mean, like, there's between the past 5 interviews he's done, there's really not much else, he can say. So it'll just be another fucking recycle of content that's already out there. Another thing that happened yesterday, Bored Ape Figgy announced that they are taking control of ApeCoin, that they are going to more align ApeCoin with the other side, with the Yuga IP in Bored Apes and Mutants, and make it, essentially an ecosystem token like it should be. So some really, really cool stuff there. They also announced that they partnered with a Scandinavian tobacco company to curate a limited edition collector's cigar box that is built around the journey of the club. 5 distinct blends curated across 5 years of BAYC, limited to 50 boxes. I don't know how much those fucking things are going to be. Bro, I would love to get my hands on one of those. But 50 boxes.
Smoke cigars?
Yeah. They're going to.
Bro is smoking 2 packs of Marlboro a day.
No, wow, I don't. Not anymore, Johnny. If you would show up, you would know that I am now down 74 pounds. I have cut back smoking actual cigarettes to probably a pack and a half, maybe a week.
And he don't like men's no more.
Yeah, and I don't like men no more. I've now switched back to women. Sometimes, a little something.
Oh, women's.
Yeah,
sorry, if anybody knows the viral video I'm referencing.
A little something in the mouth never hurts every once in a while, but either way, you take it how you get it. I am divorced, so. But
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, well, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. After you fucking just fudding me saying I smoke 2 packs a day, so.
No, he didn't. You misheard him. He said the cigars are like smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. You just decided to get all in your feelings.
Well, I get in my feelings, bro. That's how I roll. But either way.
Exactly.
By the way, sorry I disappeared. Both my bosses were out here, but in the time it took me to get back on stage, I bought 10 of these man's best friends because I'm too poor to afford a clutch puppy. So
nice.
This is my coat play on dog NFTs.
68 cents. So, yeah, see, look, Moon High laughing over here in the abstract said, Johnny is a hater. So fucking, there you go, Johnny. The records tournament has ended with bearish. We're going to see what happens next with this. Should see some updates here within the next day or two from what I was told. So hang on to your asses. Points will be recalculated. And from what I was told, if you posted more than 3 times a day, the remaining post from that timestamp past 12 will be disqualified.
Not only did they disqualify you from the platform, but they deleted the IFPS on your bear NFT.
Yeah, exactly. So
JK, Johnny.
Yeah. But anyways, Kenny, do we have anything else? What else is going on? Oh, hold on. Let Moon High up here so he can shit all onto Johnny, because I know that's what's about to come. Moon High, you have some last minute statements before we shut it down?
Wait. Before Moon High goes hard on me, did you really say that? Where they did communicate that with tweet posts?
No, Johnny. I'm just trying to get you riled up, sir. No, just fucking with you. What's up, Moon Eye?
What's the next mint I need to look at?
That I don't know. I need to do some.
Does anybody have time to check on the what is it, nuclear samurai guy thing? What's it called? Brain rot?
Is this minting like right now?
Oh my god.
I know it's minting, but is there a link on OpenSea?
No. We've talked about this all morning.
I know, you said
minting on that Verse site. The Verse site doesn't.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not looking at it because I think it's trash and I think it's a waste of time.
I was just curious if it meant how the mint's going. That's all.
Probably
and
bad.
I'm very busy.
Probably
work,
bad.
So thought I could rely on my co-host who doesn't listen to any of the shit that I tell him.
Probably bad is what I'm guessing. You said they were at like 1,500 before, right?
Yeah, and that was at the very beginning of the space. So I'm curious if they got any kind of traction as the hour went by here, because
I'm trying to find versus like X account so I can go to the right.
Sorry, I should have just done it myself to begin with.
There
I'm
you go.
literally
Fucking
opening
just,
it right now.
sometimes you got to do it yourself.
Yeah, some of us have.
Why is there a Halloween mint going on right now?
That thing's been going on since Halloween. That's the problem. All right, so I would say reorder. That's one that's kind of hyped up. A lot of people tweeting about it. And
I think the Verse Mint site is down again.
Oh my God! See, that's why I said it's not even worth checking. And then
oh no, I'm wrong. They got to 2,600 out of 10,000 so far.
Okay, well there you go.
It's not great.
It's not good. So yeah, reorder, and then the other one is Glyphs by F. I think this is going to be a cook. There is 3,000 in the collection, and yeah, I think this is going to do pretty well. So mint price on that is where's it at? F. Collectors. The mint price is $16. The Partners and Friends is $18. Community collabs, same thing, $18, and then same price for public. So yeah, I would look at those. Other than that, I'm not sure. I haven't really been paying attention. So yeah, that's what I would look at. Reordering Glyphs. But anyways, I think Kenny's already checked out, so we're done with Kenny for the day. He is out of here.
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right,
I just had to get up and get my pre-energy drink, bro. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, do you have anything else for the day? Or is that it?
I'm just watching price action, man. Obviously, the big news coming out was the Strait of Hormuz blockade has been removed by Trump, which is why we saw crypto rip up. Bitcoin rip from 72 to 74, currently settling in just under 74. But I mean, all the charts look good, man. All the charts look good. Bitcoin at 73.9, ETH back over 2,000. Hyperliquid, $66.31. Wow. Happy all-time high for Hyperliquid for anyone holding, like me. Near protocol back up to $2.60. Things are looking really good, man. Hopefully we go into the weekend with some momentum. Let's see how it plays out. But yeah, Strait of Hormuz back up and running. So we'll see how this plays out.
Nice. I just literally went to the timeline and seen a tweet from Loki, and the Meme Land Captains art, the whole OpenSea page has been updated. It's now that the fucking art that they revealed a while back, and all of the NFTs have now turned into packs, card packs. So floor price 0.2625. Only a few buys in the last few hours, but don't know what this means. So do with that information with what you will. Still a pretty high floor price, $534 to take a risk there. So
by the way, Loracle, one of the biggest Hyperliquid whales, down over $30 million on his short. Woo! He keeps adding margin to his short. Yesterday, he unstaked another 892,000 hype, which is $55.9 million. And he keeps adding margin. His short is well over $100,000. But I believe his liquidation price initially was in the high 60s. I think it's upwards into the 80s or 90s now. The dude keeps doubling down on this long or his short. He's got to watch out at some point, man. I mean, because this thing is a fucking beast, right?
It's just it's an unstoppable fucking
train.
train.
Like I understand you want to keep fighting the fight, but at some point you got to realize it's a losing narrative. So we'll see how that plays out. But I am curious to watch what Loracle does. He keeps adding margin. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Pretty wild.
Just take the L.
Yeah, I agree.
Short squeeze incoming. When he gets liquidated, $100 hype.
Not unless he keeps adding.
I mean, he's just going to keep adding margin. At some point, though, he's going to have to cut for a loss. The question is, at what point is he going to do that?
Yeah.
But could you imagine being down $30 million, bro? What the
Yeah, he
fuck?
could go live under a bridge
Well,
in San Francisco.
Obviously, he has enough money to fucking keep doing it. So we'll see
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But anyways, all right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it, man. No space tomorrow, not unless I decide to do something tomorrow night. I'm going to be busy all weekend doing some things. So until then, yeah, we'll be back on Monday. Ready to lock
Hi,
in.
everybody.
Yeah. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Be safe. Don't do nothing stupid. And stay away from brain rot NFT mints. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. So, all right, cool. We'll see everybody Monday. Have a good weekend. Peace.